8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, the same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Further testimony? What about?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What could that possibly have to do with this case?
The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant. Am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason.
Well, that's not how a case would go.
If you have evidence, you present the evidence, and then maybe you ask the witness to, do the testimony. But like, you don't just do it preemptively so that you can present your. This is Ace Attorney, good old Ace Attorney, and the bonkers judicial system. Anyway.
Very well then, the court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge. Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse. The courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a bit. Sorry, what's happening to me? It's the emotion. Just recall, we've been going out ever since that fateful day. We're just a lovey-wovey, we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think. Fucking Phoenix.
It's alright. Do that again and you will be held in contempt of court.
And now we enter the final act of our little drama.
As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her.
The courthouse reading room. That's a strange place to meet the love of your life. That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Finny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room?
This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with a murder case. Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case.
I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I'd better tread carefully. I don't think there's ever been a reason not to keep pressing. Like, yeah, keep pressing. Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony.
Very well. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
If it pleases Your Honor, the answer is simply this. I'd come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing.
Okay, what paper?
You're writing a paper? On what? On the relationship between modern Serbia poetry and the criminal underworld.
Oh, that sounds like a fascinating research idea.
Am I getting old? Now I've even forgotten what I forgot. Again with the midlife crisis stuff.
Yeah, why did that girl really come to this courthouse? Isn't that what you wanted to know? And speaking of forgetting things, you haven't forgotten the police report, have you? I went through a lot of trouble to get in, my dear, so be sure to read it carefully.
So what was it about? I mean, why? Sorry, yeah, no, I don't really care that. Oh my god, Mia, calm down. I'm not even reading this, but what the fuck is this about? Like, I'm not reading this because it's not actually relevant, but... Oh... Poor Phoenix! He's right there as well. This is what I'm pretty sure that this is what I need to contradict, because she hadn't come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper she was writing. She came to this courthouse for this. Now, the thing is, I'm pretty sure it's the police report, because I just got it, and Grossberg also said, did you forget about the police report? You have it right there. But like, I'm also, in case it's just this, because very little information, however, police are questioning the 19-year-old female caller, although it doesn't say her name here, so I don't think it's this. I'm gonna present a police report. There we go, it is that. Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy? You mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned?
The name of the suspect in the incident is listed here in this report. And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? Dahlia Hawthorne?
Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago.
Order! 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 This is unbelievable! It's true then!
Sorry, I thought it was her, so I was switching gears to switch the voice, and then I realized, no wait, that's still the judge, and it went away. So I didn't even know what he was saying.
It's Faye! That's not fair! You can't slander my witness!
Can you give me time to act, please?
I, Winston Pay, will not allow it.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me. Go right ahead.
It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Expressed some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see.
Okay, I've tied the two crimes together, and I've just got to stay on the offensive.
Well done, Mia. Oh, you've really lit a fire in my heart and my buttocks. I can hardly tell which is more flame, my spirit or my hemorrhoids.
Maybe I'm getting too in character there. I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get that poison like that.
So that's what happened 8 months ago. However, as you read from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne, but I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger?
Oh, Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. That broad posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing.
God. You know, I didn't like Grossberg at first. I don't know why. I'm loving his voice. How long were you gone? I've already answered all these questions for the police. But if you must know, maybe 10 or 20 minutes. And where were you during that stretch of time? Using the toilet?
What are you saying, Miss Faye? Toilet? My perfect little Jolly doesn't poop.
You heard the defendant, Miss Faye. Better luck next time.
For fuck's sake. To everybody here. A special kind of poison? How so? Well, I heard that it's almost impossible to detect.
Oh, and where will something like that come from?
The better question is, how did the criminal get something like that? From her boyfriend. He was a fourth year pharmacology student at Ivy University. I mean, yeah. It was definitely this, but then again, it says attorney. It's so particular with things. Do I do it now or is it for later? Let's try it. There we go. Yes. Every single time I panic about it. It's like, I know it's this, but like, do I know it's this? Anyway, sorry. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
Boyfriend? You mean the victim? Doug Swallow?
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then, it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table. You.
No!
Order! Could it be?
That's nothing but a baseless...
May I say something, Madame Faye? What is it, Miss Hawthorne? The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you will need some kind of container.
Well, yes, that's true.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place.
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they? She's right. They even mentioned that in the report.
Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small.
Excuse me, madam, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof.
Proof?
She got me good with that.
Provide some evidence, or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye. Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead. Yes, it's a lead.
The police conducted a full-body search of Dahlia and of the entire courthouse. And yet, the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it?
I mean, come on. It's pretty clear. You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was the witness's accomplice?
Of course not. She gave the poison to him disguised as a present.
What? What? But that's...
That's a chubby little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye?
The day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of fuck's sake. All for the purpose of hating the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? Are you saying there's deadly poison in here?
No, there is no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they will find a trace amount.
No!
Order! Order in the court!
On behalf of Dolly, I object.
Mr. Wright, control yourself.
I won't let you bully her like this.
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway? I mean, poor Phoenix, again, can you stop? It's very charming, it's cute and everything. Can you stop? Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is she's madly in love with you. Exactly, you're right. That is the only... I mean, because of that necklace. Dahlia Hawthorne was not, and is not, madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. My necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
What a strange girl, asking for a present back like that.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying. But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she... I don't believe you. No, that's a lie.